save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well, and it's nice to see you again. Well, it's nice. It's nice that you're here. I can't see you, but you see me, and you're seeing this. Then you're seeing me, and I'm not seeing you. But listen, we've been through this before. Okay. This ain't even. Literally I'm talking to myself until you view it, and then I'm talking to you. So hello, welcome. I'm glad you're back again, and I want to talk a little bit about this TV movie. Okay, and I brought out the DVDs. Why? Because I didn't feel like going out and grabbing the Blu-rays. And it's Better Off Dead. Yeah, Better Off Dead. And the reason why I brought these out is because this is hands down one of my favorite movies of all time. If you don't know what Better Off Dead, it's a movie about this guy who's in love with this girl, and well, how do I explain it? Okay, so he's in love with this girl, and the girl dumps him for this guy that can ski the K-12. The K-12 is like the number one skiing run of all times, okay? And he's the only guy that can ski the K-12. And so she dumps him because he can ski the K-12, and supposedly he's better looking and everything. So poor John Cusack, this guy right here, John Cusack right here. Let me take this out of these crazy covers. Yeah, this guy right here. He gets a little suicidal. Yeah, it's a little touchy subject. This movie probably would not pass the politically correct guidelines nowadays, but that doesn't matter because this is just one of my favorite movies. So what he does, he spends the whole movie trying to commit suicide, okay? But in a funny way, okay? Now, I don't know, not suicide, no, not a joke, okay? Let me, little disclaimer there. I'm not here to make a joke out of suicide, but that's what the movie's about. The movie's about this guy. He's so depressed over losing his girlfriend that he thinks that's his entire life, and he spends the movie trying to find different ways to do himself in, and he keeps failing at it, and he's got this friend that's played by the guy from Moonlighting and Booger. He was Booger in Revenge of the Nerds.
Dudley Dawson.
Booger.
Booger.
They're gonna say this guy's name over here on the back here because I'm gonna probably mess it all up here. It's probably David Organ Steers or whatever. David. No, that's probably not even it. It's because they're probably naming the guy from MASH or whatever because he was like the father. And it's got Diana Franklin in it. Diane Franklin in it. Yeah, and she plays the next door neighbor from France, Monique, and she's like she come to the States to see Dodger Stadium. Yes, and so what happens is he's trying to get his girlfriend back in all these different ways. So he's going to figure out how he's going to ski to K-12 and get his girlfriend back. Meanwhile, the girl next door, this French foreign exchange student, she's falling in love with him, and she's like the sweetest thing and everything like that. And she's helping him through the whole thing. It's like one of these things where the girl that's like right on the side of you is actually the one that you should probably be with, but you're so fixated on the beauty of one girl that you realize you don't even have really anything in common with this girl. You got something more in common with the other girl, but because you're so superficial, okay, you put all your eggs all in one basket, and you're done messed up because you got a good thing right on the side of you, and then things happen, and then once again at the end, in a style of John Hughes, has a happy ending. Okay, it has a happy ending at the end. One of those warm feeling at the end type things where you're like, yes. And I'll tell you right now, if you have never seen this movie, then you're not hands down, you're not a movie lover. I'm sorry. I'm throwing it out there. If you have not seen Better Off Dead, then you need to go out and get a copy. Matter of fact, throw this out there. This copy right here, I bought not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, whatever, at Walmart. It's part of their Valentine's Day special. So it's such a popular movie that they're even giving you these cool. It has actually, if I slide this out of the slipcover, it's got the same thing that's under the slipcover. I just wanted to get this because it says the Daily News and it says that I want my $2 from Johnny or whatever. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because after doing a little research on these movies, I'm like, I don't own the soundtrack from this movie. and I'm a little bit of a fan of the music of this movie. And I know what you're saying. You're probably out there saying, "Hey, why don't you just Spotify it? Why don't you just download it off the internet? Why don't you just go with that?" No, I don't do that. If you watch this channel, you know I don't stream, I don't download, I don't Spotify, I don't do any of that stuff because I want my physical media. I want to touch my physical media. I want my physical media. So you're gonna get to see this for the first time. So I went online, and I actually went on YouTube first to find out what's going on with the soundtrack. And the soundtrack actually made one of the top 5 most sought after CDs of all times. Like as far as soundtracks goes, expensive. $150, $100 for a soundtrack with like 8 songs on it. So it made some guy's list of top. If you ever see these out and about, you ever see these, find these or whatever, you need to grab it right away because they're worth a lot of money. And I'm like, okay, but now I'm a little bummed because I don't want to buy it to sell it. I don't want to buy it to flip it. I'm not that flipper guy. I want to buy it because I want the soundtrack, because I love the soundtrack, because I like the songs in the movie, and maybe I want to slide it into my, yeah, I still have a CD player in my car. I don't have like I don't have one of those jacks there for the coaxial thing there, whatever what they call it there, the input. I don't have one of them because my car's so old. I still drive around with a CD player and I still play CDs in my car. Yeah, I'm a little strange. Okay, listen. Fleetwood Mac has been playing in my car for about 3 or 4 months now because that's the CD I have in my car, and I have an extra one, so I put it in the car, and that's what's been playing. Okay, every once in a while, my daughter will come in the car. She'll be like, "You got these other ones over there." I got like Prince and Genesis and what do I? Prince, Genesis, Phil Collins, who's the other guy? Peter Gabriel and Madonna. She's like, "Why don't you put on one of these things?" And I'm like, "No," I said, because I've been listening to Fleetwood Mac for how many days. But then this came in the mail, so I had the soundtrack in the car for a long time, okay? For a long time. And I was waiting because I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for it. I'm not paying $150 for it. I'm not even paying $50 for it. But I want the soundtrack. I want it. So then all of a sudden I got this notification on my phone, as I normally do from notification on my phone as I normally do from eBay, saying because I always put the barcode number in. Okay, that's how I usually find this stuff. And then it's really cool because the barcode number comes up with like a new listing for barcode, whatever. It's not even, is it a barcode? Is I'm looking for the numbers. The numbers on the barcode. Yeah, it's the numbers on the barcode, right? So anyways, like numbers, new listing for whatever this was. Okay, I'm like, what is it? What is it? And then I click on the thing, and it's a copy of Better Off Dead soundtrack, and the guy wants $25 for it or whatever, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I'm not even gonna negotiate with you on that one. What's the condition? Good playable condition. All right, good. What's good playable condition to you? I mean, hopefully, okay. So we got some bags from Walmart bags, and we got some bubble wrap here, and we have, let's see what the condition is. A copy of Better Off Dead, the soundtrack. Yeah, look at that. Look at us. Let's see the condition. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I mean, yeah, no scratches, no nothing. I will tell you, I'm probably gonna change the cover though, because it does have a little sliding wear. Like I keep all. Let me see if I can just grab. Like watch, I'm just gonna grab randomly. All of my CDs are in plastic. Okay, I keep everything in plastic. Like even let's see. Let me show you. I mean, what am I grabbing? I'm just gonna grab. I said I'm gonna grab randomly, and then all of a sudden, yeah, like let's look. Plastic. Okay. I put all my stuff like plastic. I got DVD plastics. I got Blu-ray plastics, and I have CD plastics, and I have double CD plastics. So yeah, this is gonna go in a new. I'm gonna put this in a new cover, and I'm gonna put this in a plastic because it isn't good condition. But I'll tell you right now, this did trigger something else. There is an artist on this album, and her name is. Are they gonna? Oh, not gonna tell me on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check this out. They got inside here. Better Off Dead. John Cusack. Yep. No. Okay. It's gonna be right here. Wild West Street. Rupert. Nope. Nope. E.G. Daily. E.G. Daily. Okay. Put a picture of her over here. She's the girl. That sings the Better Off Dead song in this. She's also the girl that was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. She's also the voice of Tommy Pickles, I believe it is, from Rugrats. And she's a singer. She's got 3 albums. And I ended up ordering 2 out of the 3 because the third one is going for like 50, 60 bucks. So she does do a song on this. She does the Better Off Dead song from this, like the theme song. And I like her voice. And I had to I had to grab that. That's what that was all about. Yeah. So yeah, I got the Better Off. I got the $100 or $150. I mean, it's fluctuating between $100 and $150. I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna find it no less than $100. I went on Discogs. Not even available. I went on Amazon. They wanted I want to say it was $89, whatever, but then they want you to pay for the shipping, of course. And then I went on eBay, and eBay was like all over the place, but for months and months and maybe even almost a year, I've had this thing in my search engine cart thing there for eBay, and then finally I got a copy of it for the price I wanted to get it for. And I figured, hey, 20 something dollars or something is worth it for this. 20 something dollars. And I ain't gonna flip it. I'm not that guy. I'm not that flipper guy. I wanted a copy. And I definitely am going to download this onto my, I still have an iPod. I'm going to download it onto my iPod. And I'm going to listen to the Better Off Dead soundtrack because I like the songs from Better Off Dead. And with that said, my friends, I want to thank you once again for stopping in. Please comment on whatever. Okay. I know that you guys listen. Some of the people have been lingering around this channel. You know what Better Off Dead is, okay? It's just classic. It's just an absolute classic. So you know the music, you know the movie, you know what it's all about, okay? It's just been one of my absolute. It's in my top 10. It's in my top 10 of movies that I have watched probably well over 400 or 500 times in my life. Easily. This is easily a maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 times a year, if not more. Maybe once a week. It's in there with Lucas. It's in there with the Lost Boys. It's in there with Silver Bullet. It's in there with the I'm trying to think of the ones that I'm just like I just constantly always putting in my Can't Buy Me Love with a License to Drive. I've watched it so many times. It's ridiculous. And because it's such a great movie. It's just such a great movie with such a great feeling. And any of those John Hughes films too, the Some Kind of Wonderfuls, 16 Candles, Ferris Bueller's, Pretty in Pinks, I throw those out there too because I just over and over and over and over and over again. Can't get enough of them. So yeah, I finally got a copy of Better Off Dead on CD. Yeah, so you CD music lovers or whatever, this is available also on LP. If you want to get the LP, you can get the LP. It's probably available also on cassette tape. I mean, I'm loving the cover art, the original A&M soundtrack. Love it. And with that said, my friends, I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.